Yeah, Straight Drop having a tough time in the cell right now. He already got jumped by like five dudes up in there. They already didn't like him. They knew he wasn't about anything. Like he can't fight. A lot of these dudes who be doing drills, they can't actually fight. They have no hands. So when Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith got locked up, Straight Drop, he went to general population, it immediately got jumped. And everybody found out he can't even fight. That's why they have him doing the drill, man. That's why these dudes go and pick up the pole and the straps, is because they can't actually fight. And he basically proved it because word on the street is that it was like lunchtime and everything, so they went and got their lunch, and Straight Drop go sit down for lunch, and these two big old dudes come and they're like, "Hey, you Straight Drop, right? We heard you supposed to be a tough guy around here," and they ate all his food off his tray, and Straight Drop didn't do a dang thing about it. So they pushed him and tested his gangster, and he had no choice but to square up, or else he was gonna look in front of the whole population like he was gonna look weak. So they squared up, and oh man, let me tell you, these dudes gave Straight Drop a two-piece with a side of biscuit and a drink. They was giving him the work. I mean, left, right hooks, undercuts. They dropped him down to the ground. They even let him get back up. Like when he fell down, they didn't even jump on him. They let him get back up and just boom, boom. They was just trying to show and expose that he can't even fight, and that's why he had to go and get the straps and stuff like that. So a lot of these street dudes, they be keep the pole on them and stuff, and they never want to sort anything out like normal people. You know what I mean? They just want to hurry up and get to pulling triggers and shit like that. But the real reason that these dudes act that way, the majority of them, not all of them, some of them can fight and can aim, but most of them, they can't fight at all because they too little, they too skinny, they never actually got in a real fight. Like around the time that men, like growing up, if you growing up a man, right, and you like 13, 14 years old, that's around the time where you gonna have like your first real fight like coming up, you know what I mean? When you get in a fight as a little 8-year old, that ain't nothing. But when you like 14, 15, 16, that's your first real fight. Now the thing about these dudes is that that's when they go and get the strap, is when they 13, 14, 15. So they never even got in a fight. They got their strap first. They get their strap before they ever got in a fight. So they never learned to fight. They didn't care about defending themselves with their own hands. They never learned about what it was like sorting out your issues like it was back in the day. Back in the day, if somebody had a problem, you would meet out in the street, you would go up to the sidewalk, you would go back behind the school bathroom, anywhere. You would go somewhere at the park or whatever, right? And y'all deuce it out. But that's not what straight dropping them do. Straight dropping them, when they get mad, when they get offended, so quick to go get the strap and go try to blow up a bowling alley, and they try to go get the strap and then just, oh, somebody got beef with you, let's go ride. So they never um they quick to jump to it like over something petty, you know what I mean? Like the cashier didn't give you back 2 cents, oh, they're gonna go and shoot the place up. Like that is the stupidest type of people in the world, you know what I mean? And not only are they stupid, it's that they can't even fight. So it's like y'all stupid and weak. The only thing you know is to get the strap. And the funny thing is that some of these dudes, they be getting the jankiest straps. They be getting straps that don't even work. And matter of fact, they don't even know how to blow it. They don't even know how to bust it back. You know what I mean? So they just do like, point it and off it. They try to get the ones that with the switch that make it go shoot off faster, because they know that the aim is trash. So they just got to get more more shots up in the air, you know? It's just like if you're a basketball player and you suck at shooting threes and you need to make 5 threes, right, to win the game, you're going to have to jack up a bunch of threes because you know your aim's bad, so you're going to have to shoot more in order to make more. That's the same thing with straight dropping these dudes with the straps is that they know they can't aim, so they got to go get Drakes and the fast firing ones. That way they could send a lot of shots in the air and they don't have to necessarily have good aim. So yeah, so not they really not even that skilled. Like as far as they had to make a whole stage crime scene and a plan like plot a planned out stage crime scene in order to make it look like they got somebody. I mean, his aim so bad that he didn't even hit nobody in the like in the bowling alley. He ain't catch no bodies there. This dude sucks. Like what? How he'd say he a shooter, but he ain't hit nobody. Like he ain't caught nobody's them. But then they want to get the clout off it. Like they're not even doing it right. So basically, I'm telling y'all is that dude got jumped, and Cornelius didn't do nothing to help him because he ain't even there in the same spot as he is. But yeah, Straight Drop got whooped, and now he he's somebody's like little right hand person. So now because he got beat up in jail, he has to do whatever the person beat him up does, and the person that beat him up gets to hold him by his pockets. So now Straight Drop turned basically they turned him into a more feminine role in that general population. They lowered his status down from like tough guy to he's not even a man no more. They don't look at him as a man. They look at him as a basically like the most feminine person there because he was weak, he got beat up, and now he has to do what they tell him, and they get to hold him by his pockets and boss him around, and they get to eat his food off his tray, and he can't do anything about it because he don't even know how to fight. So that's the sad reality of what's going to happen to any person that want to go down this lifestyle. If y'all think this is still cool, if y'all still think that this is lit, then this is exactly where you're going to end up. You're going to end up just like Straight Drop, becoming somebody's little girl inside of a prison cell. And you're going to get bossed around. You're never going to get anything that you want. And basically, you turn into somebody's little girl in there. And that's just crazy. Like, you could either choose to live your life a certain type of way and be a free man, or you could be somebody's little bit in the cell. So you decide. But yeah, it's not looking good for Straight Drop. It is definitely not looking good for any of those dudes. They're getting tested inside those systems, inside themselves. They're getting people are really testing them and saying, "Y'all ain't as tough as you say. You ain't got no strap in here. So show me your hands. Like, come on, let's duke this out, because you got problems with everybody else up in here trying to take out Dolph and them, trying to be, you know what I mean, trying to gain clout or something you ain't even good at, and Dolph and them didn't even want to sign you. That's why they signed Big Moochie Great, and you was just salty, and now nobody in there like Yo Gotti and CMG, so they know that you part of CMG, and this is where they definitely know in them prisons, because like that's CMG is a street affiliated group, right? So everybody that's in the streets that get locked up is going to know what CMG is, and they're going to know the real connection between Straight Drop and CMG, and that's why they jump. So yeah, tune back in to hear more about what happened there and everything like that, and we're going to get an update from the doctors up in there.